Every single day, we live in this world where something turns us completely upside down. We can try to limit our intake of social media. You can't ignore things that are happening every single day. It doesn't matter what side of the spectrum you fall on. Ignoring it would make us less than human beings. We can't pretend it doesn't occur, especially between the hours of 9 and 5 or 9 and 6. And what I do find is it's going to give a lot of businesses an unforeseen opportunity to be more transparent, more honest, more plain English. I've been doing that for a while. If you're having news about the hires you made or whatever equipment you brought in, I don't think that's helpful to somebody going through a very urgent challenge that somebody is experiencing in their day-to-day job. They're not thinking, oh gosh, if only something had this special feature or technology or a service, then my life could be better. They are thinking of, how do I alleviate this very real frustration that I'm having? And the least we can do is be as helpful as humanly possible and think about what we can do to alleviate some of that pain and hopefully bring joy, satisfaction, happiness, even a laugh to people who are not experiencing any of that. It's not a particularly happy time for a lot of people. There's a major network right now that suddenly resembles state-run TV than it ever has, anything objective, and that's on top of so many other cable channels that seem to have their own agenda one way or another. They're not trying to be really informative on any side. So what can you do to be informative with the content that you have? Not in a way of the expert in the room shouting over everyone else. We see that way too much. So focus on what you can do for your select audience that you can help. Stick with that one, that's fine. Audiences that you feel can get the most out of what you're saying and appreciate what you're saying as being able to implement powerful change based on that. Hopefully they do engage you, hiring you as a result, but you're not holding it over their head like it's some gated content. Every day we have the opportunity to make someone's life a little bit easier with everything we know. So get into what you can do every single day to make someone realize how to get over whatever challenge they're dealing with that may hopefully relate to you or somebody who is a partner or colleague of yours. Bring their content in and say to yourself, what did I do for my audience today? Did I make their lives better? Did I give them something insightful to think about? Did I give them the kind of content they can use rather than jumping through hoops with a bunch of links or a big roundup newsletter that's all about us? Can help them solve something they're going through right now. Because you don't need to be one more hassle, one more piece of stress, one more kind of chaos that people out there are already experiencing. This is the least we can do with everything we do.